I'm making chili tonight, and wifey, of course, likes her chili with bolillo bread. So I went to the local panaderia, and one thing I'm really getting tired of about Indio is there's too many homeless people out here. And personally, I just think like there's no drug out there good enough for me to want to go homeless out here in this desert. It's too goddamn hot outside. Anyway, picks up like half a dozen bolillo bread and conchas. Mm. Mm, mm, mm.
I'm not rich, but I get off my ass every day to make sure I ain't broke. And that's the reality.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy King Churro. It is September 5th, 2024. It's about 8:14 in the morning. And I'm back here in, where am I now? Indian Wells. Headed to La Quinta. I just had an interview. My interview was at 7:20 at the district office. I interviewed for the athletic custodian position that's currently open at Ranch Mirage High School. I think I'm gonna make a drastic change to my YouTube channel and stop doing controversial.
Kamala or Trump?
Kamala.
Why?
Many reasons. Many reasons. I don't want to explain them.
So you voted for Kamala. That's totally cool. Can you name your favorite accomplishment of hers as vice president?
Can I name what?
Favorite accomplishment, like one policy she's done that you really fell in love with that's making you vote for her.
I don't want to have this discussion.
Because a lot of us on the right, we call her a DEI hire. We believe that she was only hired because of her gender and her skin color.
See, I think that's racist as fuck and misogynist.
But isn't DEI supposed to be a good thing? So is it good or bad? I thought DEI is a good thing. Now it's racist? Hey, so what is it though? Is DEI racist or is it good?
Political.
So you do believe we should open the border?
Yeah.
What do you think of all these MAGA Republicans that are saying, close the border?
No, I don't agree with the MAGA position on just about anything.
And it doesn't scare you if we open the border, maybe some illegal people could come in that maybe they're traffickers?
I don't buy that. Immigrants flowing into the United States is a net benefit for the economy.
All right, because we have Juan here who he needs a home. Yeah. So all we're asking for, sir, is like if you could house him for a minimum of 3 months.
No, I'm not going to house anybody. I don't.
Wait.
No,
He's a good guy and he's a hard worker. I swear.
Don't doubt it. I have a very small place. No, I live alone and
But sir, here's my question. If we're going to open the border and you're not willing to provide to contribute Yeah, he said yeah.
He said what?
Oh,
No.
It's opposite day, so it means yes.
Right.
See or no?
Anyway, I'll say good evening.
No,
Sir, can we at least agree that you don't actually believe in an open border?
Not in that sense, no.
Trump just used Obama's DNC speech for a campaign ad.
We do not need 4 more years of bluster and bumbling and chaos. We have seen that movie before, and we all know that the sequel is usually worse.
I'm Donald J. Trump, and I approve this message.
We do not need 4 more years of bluster and bumbling.
I propose, and I'm going to digress slightly. We're in a situation. The president asked me to head up a cancer movement.
We cut the deficit, and we added more to the national debt than any president in his term in all of history, and under Donald Trump.
After I signed the PAC Act into law, I handed the pen that I signed it with the tradition of the most responsible. And Joan Shengang, I'm going to pronounce it right, Shanga Kawawa. And by the way, the 200,000 people that have died on his watch, how many of those have survived?
Estimated that 200 million people have died, probably by the time I finish this talk. Go ahead and you stack spaghetti sauce at a store. Joey, baby! In a supermarket. And you ain't black. You control the guy or the woman who brings out the carts on a forklift. As one computer said, if you're on the train and they say Portal Bridge, you know you better make other plans.
It looks like a tornado. They don't call them that anymore.
Barack and I think it's a right for people to have bad health care.
Are there people in the Republican Party who think we're sucking the blood out of kids? What must be what?
Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids. No little expression, time is money. I'll lead an effective strategy to mobilize true international effort to pressure.
More than half the women in my cabinet, more than half the people in my cabinet, more than half the women in my administration are women.
What did that just mean?
He even called for termination of the United States Supreme, the supreme land of our nation, the United States Constitution. After decades in law enforcement, I know the importance of safety and security, especially at our border. We invest in clean energy and electric vehicles and reduce population. More of our children can breathe clean air and drink clean water. And reduce population.
Whatever you want to call it, content, and focus more on vlogging and gaming.
I just gotta stop feeding the pigs.
Whoa! Bless you! Holy shit!
Did you see it?
I did.
Oh, bless you.
Did you hear that static too?
Thank you.
Yeah, that was crazy. That's why I wasn't sure what it was.
Because
I feel like I just still don't understand. I haven't been able to lift anybody up and like throw them.
It's that one arm one. You gotta hold it though. Oh, you motherfucker!
I got your hat. 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 I got. Look at. I got Malcolm's hat. If I get this job, when I get this job, I don't want to.
What I shot him did. Yeah, I shot him, but I guess I shot him between his legs or something. He still didn't get hit.
Place my job in jeopardy because of my videos, my content. Especially because I'll be working at a high school, and I don't want to. Y'all know what I mean? I as much as I like to focus on freedom of speech.
They don't teach the Declaration of Independence in school. You know why? Because it states in the Declaration of Independence when your government's acting like this, or it's in a state of tyranny, that you have to overthrow your government. Why do you think they separate us? Democrats, Republicans, blacks versus whites. They're scared when we unite and come together, we're going to overthrow them. Why do you think they want to disarm you? Why do you think they have all these things going on, school shootings and everything else? Yeah, I hear you, but honestly, I don't put anything past our government anymore. I believe a lot of this stuff is set up to scare the people, not to allow us to arm ourselves, not to allow us to unite, not to allow us to have a revolutionary war on our hands, because what they're doing to us is enslaving us from the beginning, and everybody's just waking up now. Well, it's time that we do something about it. Be careful, my people. Be careful.
And all this other stuff, but at the end of the day, you know.
You do you, and I'm gonna do me. This is public property. God is not. That's all. God, this will be public.
Getting this on film.
128.
This man was protesting a pride event. He was standing on the other side of the street and he was just shouting out Bible verses, and this man got arrested. A police officer told him to be quiet and to leave, and he said, no, this is public property, which it was, and this man got arrested for using his First Amendment rights, for protesting, and he was arrested and he was removed. And the saddest part about this is they all in unison start clapping and cheering. He didn't do anything wrong. But this is the state of police officers in this country, and this is the state of justice in this country in general. It is all mob rule. You will support the gays, you will bake the cake, you will renounce your religion, you will renounce Christ, and you will support sodomy. Or else you will be arrested, and this is what we're seeing happen to this gentleman in Pennsylvania.
It's hard to say. It's a fine line between freedom of speech and keeping your job. You know what I mean? So, yeah. And you can see I'm dressed in the Rancho Mirage High School colors, right? Like, I went all in for this job interview. And it's a good job, guys. It's a good job. And I also encourage a lot of you who, especially the younger you are, 18 and older, 21 and older, I encourage y'all to go to edjoin.org and look into working for a school district. You never know what you could do, you know? You know. If you know, you know. You never know what you can do, you know? I hope I get this job, guys. Speak it into existence, my wife says. Yeah, man. I'm headed to Indio, Dr. Carry On Academy. Academy? I think it's Academy. My nephew is receiving an award for PE. Again. Just got to the house. It's about 8:40 in the morning. My nephew's award ceremony doesn't start till 9. It's pretty much up the street from here, from my house. And, I initially wanted to wear some nice brown shoes, some Ben Sherman shoes, right, that I got from Nordstrom Rack some time ago. But I couldn't find my brown belt, and my wife is like, no, if you're going to wear a black belt, you're going to wear some black shoes. I was like, oh, is it going to make that big of a difference? It makes all the difference. I'm a fashionista. I'm like, okay, whatever, you know. So I wore my black shoes, nice, shiny black shoes. I'm home now, and I was like, I'm changing my shoes out. This is how I should have gone to the interview. These black shoes would have been perfect. I feel so comfortable right now. Yeah. Acupuncture. Inky pinky ponky acupuncture. So you got needles in the arm there. And there's like not a TENS unit, but it sends a vibration to the muscles. And then he sprays like this stinky ass like pain reliever spray. It stinks. It smells like shit, like literal shit, but like horse shit or goat shit or something. It smells like shit. But he sprays it. It's for pain. So. And then he does this heat lamp. So, I'm thirsty as fuck. It's your boy King Churro. Thank you for watching. Remember that you're loved, and remember to be great every day, because tomorrow is never promised.
Every day you wake up, you got a decision to make. To go right or left, up or down, right or wrong. At the end of the day, you make the decision. Nobody forces you. So make the right decision. Make moves, set the goal. Stop making excuses, man. And if it look like a duck, walk like a duck, and sound like a duck, it's a duck. Stop guessing. Just do the right thing. You heard? You hear me? I love y'all. Stay positive. Love one another.
All right. After Kamala copied Trump's no tax on tips policy, check out how CBS News reported the exact same proposal from two different candidates. Let me see if you can spot a difference here. Vice President Kamala Harris is rolling out a new policy position saying she'll fight to end taxes on tips for service and hospitality workers. Juxtaposed with the way they covered it when Trump said the same exact thing, former President Donald Trump's vow to stop taxing tips would cost the federal government up to $250 billion over 10 years, according to a nonpartisan watchdog group. It's horrible when Donald Trump proposes it, and yet when copycat Kamala does, it's the best thing we've ever seen.
I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. It's gonna be a hard transition, but it's gonna happen.